to another episode of Wing It with Wendy. It's our Easter special episode, and as you see, I got my bubbles already flowing. And this episode is brought to you by D-Asses. D-Asses. They're great cookies, and they're so delicious because everybody loves D-Asses. Try some today, okay? And so today, in our Easter episode, we're going to be decorating the Lamb of God, you know. So we got our lamb cake here, and so we're gonna frost this up. Now, I'll tell you, I cheated, so you gotta get a mold. You gotta get a mold. So I have the lamb mold, because I'm Polish here, and so that's your mold right there. But you know, sometimes you don't always want a lamb, right? Because I'm a personal fan. I'm a personal fan of the cock. And you should always have the cock mold because you could use this any time of year. You know, you're having a picnic, bring out the cock. You're going Christmas time, bring out the cock. So you could use this any time of year is your cock mold. And but today we're going to do the lamb. We're going to do the lamb. And so I made some frosting here. And, but the cake, so I cheated. They said, Wendy, do you bake everything from scratch? No, I don't bake everything always from scratch. I got this beautiful cake mix here, this pound cake mix, this Meyer lemon, right? And I added poppy seeds to it, right? So I got a lemon poppy seed cake that I made last night, all according to the box, you know, because I like a good box. And so we're going to go about decorating it. So the next thing we got to do is then make the frosting, right? So the frosting, so what I got here is I made some regular buttercream frosting here. And this is made out of a half a cup of butter, a half a cup of Crisco. I had to go down to the bedroom to go get this. But, you know, there's Crisco. You should always have Crisco in your house. It's good for everything. So there's a half a cup of Crisco in there, and a little bit of vanilla, and 4 cups of powdered sugar. 4 cups of powdered sugar. And so we whip that all up and everything. And if it gets too thick, you just add a little bit of milk. So when we get back after this commercial break, we're going to have this all decorated. See you later.
When Cutie Katie makes a scene, she wears a smile brush 3 ways clean.
Cleaner breath, cleaner taste, cleaner teeth, 3 ways clean is Colgate Clean.
When handsome Harry joins the session, he makes a real cool 3-way impression.
Cleaner breath, cleaner taste, cleaner teeth, 3 ways clean is Colgate Clean.
In your mouth, trouble can start with trapped food particles that attract decay bacteria, producing decay acids. Colgate with activated Gardol foams as you brush, helps foam away food, decay bacteria, and decay acids. Regular Colgate brushing for most people instantly helps stop bad breath that starts in the mouth.
I had the Colgate girl and boy.
Brush 3 ways clean to both enjoy.
Cleaner breath, cleaner taste, cleaner teeth, 3 ways clean is Colgate Clean. Help fight decay with Colgate. 3 ways clean is Colgate Clean.
Oh my God! So we're back, and so you see, I got my sack here filled with cream. I stuffed my sack here with the buttercream, and we're going to start decorating the lamb, right? So how do we start with this? So you should follow the natural position, right? I always follow the natural position of the lamb, and so if it's his leg, you know, we just spread it, and.
Like your legs.
And right, I spread my legs.
Yeah.
And you just follow it in a nice little circle there, and that's how you decorate the lamb. Oh, now it's coming out the backside. You know, I hate when that happens. You know, it's a little leaker, and so you gotta squeeze that some more, and then so now we're gonna. Now sometimes I dip the face in chocolate, you know, so it just gets that nice little coat. You know, but here we're just gonna like start going around the face like that. So it looks like he's got like a nice little coat, you know, see? And ooh, he's almost like a lion. And we'll show you how we decorate that later. But here, so then we're gonna pull out these ears. Now when I bake the cake in the mold, I also put in a toothpicks in the ears. So they it holds it together. So that way, and then we'll just like, whoop, 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 I'm dripping. So, and then you just keep coating it like that. And so then, down at the base here, you know, we'll cover that. And then when we get back after the commercial break, I'll show you when it's all done. But in the meantime, the next thing you want to do from a decorating standpoint is I got some shredded coconut here, right? And so with the shredded coconut, I put some food coloring in there, green food coloring, so it looks like grass. Now it's not the grass you smoke, but it's the kind of grass that we're just gonna lay down here, and it looks like a nice little bed, right? So you got a nice little bed there, all with little Lammy just like hanging out, right? And then the other thing you want to do is, you always have jelly beans this time of year, so we're gonna give him blue eyes, you know, just give him a couple like little blue eyes there, see? And then we're just gonna give him a little nose. And there's the little lamb. And so when we're back from the commercial break, we'll have them all finished and all decorated. See you in a bit.
Now, deep, dark devil's food with a flavor secret. Duncan Hines Devil's Food with the chocolate tree secret. A secret that starts far off in Africa, where choice chocolate trees like this yield rich cocos to put fudgy flavor in Duncan Hines Devil's Food. Taste it. Every luscious bite moist, dark, chocolatey rich. Duncan Hines Devil's Food, the mix with the chocolate tree secret.
Oh my God, now you can tell I'm exhausted. So here's our lamb. It's all decorated. I put some jelly beans on there. Look, we could even take some fresh flowers, you know, and you could stick some fresh flowers just like he's in the meadow, you know, just like laying there in the meadow. You know, you can even put some little strawberries down in there like they're growing. And he just pooped that one out. And there you go. There's your lamb cake. And happy Easter, everyone. Enjoy your lamb, and we'll see you next time on Wing It with Wendy.
Yeah! When did we make the lamb chop?
You know what? You want to know something? You know what my chef said? This is very funny. Last night, he goes, you know what would be really funny?
Welcome to the after show, everybody.
Yeah.
The chef of the lamb chops.
No, the chef told me, he says, wouldn't it be funny if you made the cake on the inside red velvet so when you cut it, it looked like it was all got bloody meat?
Oh my God.
And I'm like, that's a really good idea.
Next year.
Wendy has stormy eyes that flash at the sound of lies, and Wendy has wings to fly above the clouds, above the
Hot.
That's very hot. Very hot.
Wendy's
Yeah,
That's
there you
what I
go.
think of when I think of
Yeah.
Wendy. Hot.
That's more subtle and natural.
We're all learning something today. Thank
We,
you.
this is how I fucking grew up.
What?
Yeah, he's new at this, you know? And he's non-union. Chad's non-union.
Chad's not union.
It's like this.
So,
Yeah.
I had to buy this yesterday. I never like had decorating before, so I had to buy this yesterday.
And that's nice. Get it when you get it.
Stuff that bag. I'm like, oh.
It's like is that your colostomy bag you're repurposing?
Right? Yummy. Want some of my cream?